I'm Dwayne Caraway, and this is The Other Side. They say there's always two sides to every story. The truth is, there's a third side. The story no one is telling. Join me, and let's take a closer look into the important matters of our communities and broaden our perspectives to find the real solutions. This is The Other Side. I'm Dwayne Caraway, and once again, welcome to The Other Side. You know, they say there's always two sides to every story. Sometimes there's a third side. Today, I'm honored to have the chair and vice chair of the Dallas County Democratic Party, Kardal Coleman, and Jasmine Flores. Welcome to The Other Side.
Thank you for having us.
All right, listen, I'm a Democrat. Let me first make sure everybody understand that. I am a Democrat, been a Democrat all my life. And now we have the honor to sit down with the chair and vice chair of the Dallas County Democratic Party. And let me tell you this is the first time I've ever had an opportunity to sit with the chair and the vice chair of the Dallas County Democratic Party. And that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
But now that you guys are here, now that the other side has arrived,
Yeah.
I'm honored, and I'm wishing you all of the success. Welcome.
Thank you.
Now tell us a little bit, what are the plans?
Well, one, thank you for the invitation. Like you said, it's your first time, and that's what we intend to do, be a lot of firsts.
Right.
Plans, one, I'm the first black chair of the Dallas County Democratic
Amen.
Party ever in the history of the county party. And then we also have the first Latina ever in party leadership. So
Amen.
There are a lot of firsts that we're doing. When we talk about plans, we talk about voter outreach,
Right.
voter education,
Right.
letting people know what the process is, who's running, when elections are,
Right.
and talking to people right where they are and in their languages. So that's kind of a part of kind of the high level view of what we hope to do.
Well, we don't hope to do it. We're going to do it.
We're going to do it.
And Jazzy, let me tell you something. You got to get you some tennis shoes.
I'm ready.
Y'all can't sit in the office and not sit in the office behind a telephone. We got to get out here and win Texas.
Yeah.
Knocking on doors. We're going to do the work.
Well, good. And let me say this. I'm going to help.
Thank you.
And I'm going to encourage. And I want you all to know this platform is a platform that's welcome to you.
Thank you.
Anytime we need to do it so that we can go get the Democrats and the crazy Republicans, I say them crazy Republicans,
Right.
out of the way. But I want to say to the people that are listening, Kardal, Jasmine, you can't do it by yourself.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do? We got to turn the gas up here in Dallas County so folks can get their behinds out and vote and participate. What type of participation or activities are you all going to have on behalf of the county?
So we need to mix it up.
Okay.
So we need to do a number of things. For young voters, maybe we need to have a few happy hours.
That's happy.
A few socials, and that's not just for young, that's young and young at heart. Anybody who wants to come out and have a cocktail or a beer on the behalf or on the tab of the Dallas County Democratic Party, making sure that we meet people exactly where they are, not just holding things at the headquarters, getting outside of the four walls, taking things to the local.
Take it to the people.
Take it to the people, whether that's RLs.
We got to go to RL.
Got to go to RLs.
Got to go to the Blues Palace.
Blues Palace, or any local bar or a pub wherever you are. This is a huge county, Dwayne, from the northern to the eastern to the western, even down south at the county line and Glen Heights and Ovilla. So it's a lot of turf to cover, and we plan to get everywhere.
Well, now, so how do people become involved, and what does it take? How do they reach out and say, I want to help?
Well, two things. One, this is a kind of a growing thing with social media nowadays. Not everyone has it, but a lot of folks do. You can follow us on any one of our social platforms at Dallas Democrats.
Okay.
At Dallas Democrats. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We even have TikTok for Gen Z.
I love TikTok. I watch it every day.
We have that. And then also we have our website. Anybody can go find any information you want about candidates, when to vote, how to become a precinct chair. Our website is a one-stop shop for everything you would ever want to know about the voting process, and that's www.dallasdemocrats.org. You can find anything about what we're doing on our website.
Now, you guys employed with the party? Is there a pay for you all, or how does that work?
No, it's not. So the party chair and vice chair are technically volunteer positions.
Okay.
So we are still, working outside of this role.
Okay.
Yep.
So, well, if you guys are going to volunteer your time,
Yeah.
then others should, respect and be supportive of volunteers that's out here working your behinds off and trying to generate, the opportunity to participate in the party.
Yeah. So if this were a business,
Okay.
we would be the chair of the board.
Okay.
Right? And vice chair of the board. Our precinct chairs are pretty much block captains, or they have bigger than a block, but precinct chairs, they are our board members. And then it filters out through community. So we kind of chair the board. And we have, just like any business or corporation, we have an executive director and a staff.
Okay.
So they handle, just like with the city of Dallas, handle the day-to-day operations, and we provide kind of the oversight, governance, strategic plan on top.
Well, now, here's on the deal. I've not had the Democratic Party, Dallas County Democrat, to welcome our community as they should have. Thus, we lost elections. Personally, where's my yard sign? For any election that's coming, the presidential elections, and they say, well, they're not going to spend money because they don't think we're going to win.
Catfish Smith, South Dallas's own. The best catfish in town, and believe me, real catfish. Perch, buffalo, shrimp, salmon croquettes, and fried oysters. On a corner of Elsie Faye Hagen's and Lamar. South Dallas's own, Catfish Smith. Real catfish.
This is Dila Coffee, an authentic specialty Ethiopian coffee experience, and we're on a mission to bring the best of specialty coffee back to the forefront. Directly from our family farm, we're bringing first grade, single origin specialty coffee from the famous Yergechefe region of Ethiopia. We have coffee events every month, so follow us on Instagram at Dila Coffee so you don't miss out on the next one. This is Dila Coffee.
Welcome back to The Other Side with Dwayne Caraway.
And they say the Latinos don't vote. What are we going to do about it?
Well, right now we're putting together our Latino voter outreach strategy, and we do have a fundraiser later this week, which I'm really excited about because it's the official vice chair announcement event. The funds that we're raising for that event are going to help us execute on the strategy that we're putting together, and really, that is one of my top priorities as vice chair, is making sure that we are putting the Latino voter outreach program as one of our top priorities.
Well, because let me tell you something, it's all about winning, and it's all about working together. And Latinos and African Americans, predominantly that's where we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
yes,
Texas.
we have our, we have all our other folks, and when I say other folks, I mean Asians and Anglos and everybody. But it's about winning, and we've not been winning as we should. It's not been the energy that you guys. It's not been the outreach that you guys are bringing to the table.
2 quick stats for you. So Texas has more black folks than any other state in the country.
Okay.
Number one, Texas has more black folks. And then our Latino brothers and sisters are the dominant population in Texas. So there's no way to win a statewide election without coming to talk to Latinos or black voters. And I think historically, the party, when I say the party, national, state, even local, we've gotten it wrong. We're not listening to black folks. We're not talking to Latinos. We're not doing Spanish translations. We're putting out blanketed materials and expect people to fall in line, and it doesn't work that way.
Well, you know, the Latinos, let's look at it. When you look at high school, you look at South Oak Cliff, you look at Roosevelt, you look at Adamson and Sunset and Townview and then all the other schools all around the county. When you go to the graduation, you don't see it black like it once was.
Right.
Let's be real. It ain't black like it used to be. I mean, you begin to see more Latino Hispanics graduating just as many as African Americans. And that means that they were 18 years old to graduate.
Right.
And go back 10 years and look at all the 18-year-olds who are now legal American citizens eligible to vote. Man, what are we going to do, Chad?
There's a lot of work for us to do. So, you know, making, as Kardal mentioned, meeting people where they are, ensuring that we're actively translating our materials in Spanish too, to accommodate for, you know, some of the language equity that hasn't been a part of systemically, that just hasn't been a thing. And so, you know, those are some of the changes we're looking to implement on behalf of the party here in Dallas to ensure that we're communicating with all of our voters.
And listen, I want to make sure that we discuss just a little bit more because I want this venue to be one that's going to encourage folks, get your butts out and go and vote and participate with the system, not just in the presidential race, in every single race that's available to go and mash the button and to let your voice be heard. That's it. We're going to be right back with the other side. I got to run around here and do something, get me some Henderson's chicken and some catfish shrimp and some Delia coffee and all that stuff. We'll be right back.
Henderson's chicken. Once you taste that chicken, you want more. Okra, pickles, peppers, fries. Ooh, what a good surprise. Once you taste that chicken, you want more.
You know you want it, and we're ready to give it to you. Come on over. We're open late all over DFW. At Henderson Chicken, once you've tasted our chicken, you'll want more. Like the taste of Henderson's? Then you'll love Miss Linda's Seasonings, now available at a Henderson's Chicken location near you. No matter what you're fixing, Miss Linda's Seasoning makes cooking at home easy and delicious. So get on down to Henderson Chicken today. Once you've had Miss Linda's Seasoning and our chicken, you'll want more.
ILS approach runway 26 left.
Welcome back to the other side. I'm Dwayne Caraway with my guests, Dallas County Democrat Party Chair and Vice Chair, Kardal and Jasmine. Listen, what type of, your transition is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
The old guard is where I guess what I'm going. What's the old guard thinking about at the Democrat Party now? Are they going to participate or boycott?
You know what? We had a event this morning, Coffee with Kardal. Okay. That was our first kind of meet and greet. The new chair. We're going to be doing the vice chair announcement next week, and we have a lot of support. Okay. We're riding on the honeymoon phase, and right now it's looking really good for us. I think there's a recognition that the party needs to do something differently. Obviously, what we've done in the years past hasn't been working out so well for us.
That's correct.
So right now, I think we're pretty well received. And I think that there's an appetite for folks to participate. They want to see a new vision. They want to hear a new voice. They want to know that we're including everybody. Folks are just ready to win.
Yeah, well, it's about time.
Yeah.
Well, what about the fish fry? Oh, we're still doing the fish fry. You know, what's going to happen with the fish fry?
Oh, fish fry was real controversial last cycle.
Okay.
But those what we call low dollar fundraisers, we have to do those. Those are essential to how we operate. But just like a church, you can't run everything off fish fry and
No.
so we have to incorporate other events. Our Johnson Jordan dinner, which is our biggest fundraiser, is the kind of annual black tie is what we have. That's our big ticket item, but we're going to continue to do all of those fundraisers where everybody can participate.
Well, just like you calling out all those fundraisers and events, and I knew about the fish fry.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know. I don't know about all these black tie things you're talking about. We've never been invited to that. I want to go to Southern Oak Cliff Village Apartments. I want to go over to Prince Hall.
Yeah.
I want to go where the real people are, Glendale and everywhere else, and get them involved. But we've not been sent the invitation to the little bitty people. I call it the little bitty people. We don't get the invitation. So how can we energize ourselves and be excited about going? So some of these events, you need to have them in Oak Cliff, okay, in West Dallas.
Yeah.
I'm talking major events and do several events. And I want to be one to really help because I want to win.
Yeah.
I'm a winner.
Yeah.
People try to make me lose. You can't make me lose. Not Dwayne Carraway. I'm always going to be a winner.
Yeah.
And I always want to be on a winning team, and I want to help you guys. I don't want to lead anything.
Yeah.
Let me be real clear. I do not want to come in leading. I want to push, support, put some wind under your wings so that we can flourish.
Here's one big event that we have annually, and we'll love your help and all of your listeners' help with this. We have an annual Labor Day picnic.
Yes.
That's kind of the kickoff to election season. It's normally on Labor Day. And, this year we really want to focus on working class folks, labor rights, working rights, make sure that folks are paid a livable wage. And so we want to invite all our labor unions. If you're not a part of a union and you are a working class person and you're trying to make ends meet and you wonder, does the Democratic Party have space or care about what's going on, right? Maybe you're a struggling mom or have a single parent or whatever it is, and you're trying to make ends meet. This is the event for them. This is the event for everybody, for the little bitty folks or everybody, however we want to call it.
Well, now, here's the deal. We got the Hooper Caraway reunion coming up, and it's on Labor Day.
Okay.
But I'm still coming with the Democrats as well.
Thank you.
I got to put myself all the way around. If I can do that, other people can do that,
Yeah.
okay?
Tired of cooking and looking for the best neighborhood restaurant? Come on down to the Neighborhood Kitchen, just 10 minutes from downtown Dallas in Joppa, the city's original Freedman's Town. The Neighborhood Kitchen takes you way back with their famous oxtails, smothered pork chops, fried baskets, delicious neck bones, and more. The Neighborhood Kitchen is open Wednesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Sundays from 11 to 5. Feed your family good. Feed them in the neighborhood.
Let me ask you all this. What about and how can and will the Dallas County Democrat, how can you guys reach out to the formerly incarcerated people that cannot vote, that some that think they still can't vote, that they can vote? And how do we reach out and get into Lou Sterrett, the jails and everywhere else, the detention centers, to get those folks that are there that can vote, but no outreach to those folks?
Yeah, that's a great question, and I'd love for you to piggyback on this one. There are a bunch of allied organizations, some nonprofits who are doing great work around that space. And so what the party has been doing under my tenure as vice chair 2 years ago, we would support them, right? We would have our people to fold into what they were doing, but obviously that's not enough, so we need to increase it. What I want to do is to create a coalition or its own caucus of formerly incarcerated individuals to make sure that their voices are at the table. We want to call it the Unlocked Voices Caucus. So anybody who's formerly incarcerated, have a seat at the table, talk about your issues, knowing how to talk to other individuals who are formerly incarcerated or returning citizens.
Yeah, but now what we're gonna do with those in jail that's sitting there that can vote, that's not formally incarcerated, that's in jail, that can vote, that can't vote?
We got to go register those folks.
Well, who's gonna register?
Well,
When y'all gonna go on to work?
So there's allied organizations that we could potentially work with and partner with that are doing the work. I know orgs like Somos Tejas, they are actively reaching out to communities that are underrepresented, historically have very low voter turnout. And I think that, as we look towards building this caucus, we could reach out to some of these organizations and ask them to have a seat at the table with us and come up with that plan, and let's put some boots on the ground and do the work.
Dwayne, real quick, I want to correct that. I don't want to make the statement or assume that everybody in the county jail is not a registered voter. There are some who are already registered.
Yeah.
So we have to make sure that we are allowing them the space to vote, and we need some political will to be able to do that as well. We know we had some issues on the commissioner's court that did not prioritize that last election cycle, and we want to make sure that the party is firm on allowing anybody who is eligible to vote to be able to do that.
Well, so we're working closely with the commissioner's court.
Yes, we will be.
I mean, are we not? What's they feel right now?
Right now, there wasn't a appetite for that. I know there's it's a lot of logistics to be able to make that happen. But whatever we need to do,
logistics. All you gotta do is get it done.
That's what I was.
All
told.
you gotta do is just don't be told, go do it.
Yeah.
Here's it. Appoint you a committee.
Let's do it.
Just a subcommittee that's focused just on that. You guys can't do everything.
Right.
But what I'm saying to you, you have the power to appoint. And you have the right and the power to appoint. Just appoint you somebody that's willing to go and work on that project and get in there while you're doing, you put all your tentacles to work.
Yeah.
That's why, that's what, I throw 10 balls up in the air and try to catch all of them.
Yeah.
I might drop one and only catch 9, but at least, you got to do that.
Yeah.
So exercise your right that's given to you. And don't worry about people backbiting.
Yeah.
We got your back. We got your back, okay? And I just want you all to know, I want to encourage y'all. Hell, roll up your sleeves, do what you want to do. I mean, y'all still just teenagers.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, well, look, on that note, I want to just thank you all for coming. I know we're on a time frame here, but I want you all to really work, and you can begin to depend on me, but I want to see results. When Biden is running, y'all tell the President Biden, to your campaign, send us the yard signs and send us enough. You got enough money. Don't have us waiting. Don't put us last.
Right.
Put us first. How many yard signs we need? So you got to request this stuff. How many we need for the county? Give me a number.
6,000.
We need more than 6,000.
6,000 of the large signs. The one in actual yards.
Yeah. What we need? We asking for it right now. President Biden.
20,000.
Send us 20,000 signs and 10,000 of them big signs.
That's right.
So Dallas County can win, and we can make sure that the Democrats win the state of Texas, okay? Send us 20,000 yard signs and 10,000 of the big signs so we can distribute it. You got to ask for it.
That's right.
If you don't ask, you will not get. I'm Dwayne Caraway. This is The Other Side. Thanks for having my guests. Enjoy, support, and join the Dallas County Democratic Party.
You've been listening to The Other Side with Dwayne Caraway. Thank you for joining us. Tune in next time for more great guests, insightful conversation, a little bit of humor, and a whole lot of truth on The Other Side with Dwayne Caraway.